Hey everybody, welcome to Inner Circle, where you recognize Cory Hinkel. Cory, welcome.
Thank you, Neil.
It's good to see you in person. It's been a while. Fantastic. So listen, everybody knows you've been with the company for a long, long time, but just remind any new agents we have, just to give us a bit of background about your life with ConectUS.
Absolutely, Neil. And it's been quite a life, almost half my life at this point, let's say. I actually got my start here with ConectUS as a wireline processor for inbound, outbound calling back in June of 2010, believe it or not. So I have literally grown into the man I am today with ConectUS. I started out inbound, outbound calling. Actually needed someone for bilingual speaking, English, Spanish speaking. So that's where I came in. At the time, I was perfectly fluent in both English and Spanish. Now, let's just say the Spanish has slightly dropped off, but we won't talk about that, right?
So recently, you got the big promotion to Director of Sales. Tell everybody about how your life has changed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, about 3-4 weeks ago, I was given the promotion of Director of Channel Sales here within ConectUS Wireless. My job has definitely changed for the better, right? I have more visibility onto higher level aspects, more strategy, more high level working with Greg Tiedemann, our EVP of Sales and Operations. It's been a great challenge for me, right? I've been ready for this for a while, and with the trust that I have with my partners and everyone else within the ConectUS organization, it's a challenge that I really am taking on, and I'm looking to thrive on it, right? And for me, I take everything as a challenge. I'm very competitive. So for me, I take pride in my work and pride in everything that I do.
And it shows as well. So the pressure is on. You're doing even more hours than ever, but I know you moved back to California. I'm kind of jealous. So you actually have some free time. What do you do when you have some downtime away from work?
That's right. Yeah. So I'm born and raised Southern California kid. I was in Dallas for about 3.5 years between 2019 and 2022. And I'm that one guy that ended up coming back to California. But when you look it up, you're like, oh yeah, that one guy, that's me, right? All kidding aside, though, California is home for me. Always has been. In my free time, I'm an avid sports fan. I play hockey in adult leagues. Love sports, college football, baseball, hockey, motorsports. That's I'm a born and raised Southern California. I can tell by that, right?
Do you ever get down to the beach?
I do, yeah. So I, not to brag or anything, but I'm only about 3 to 5 minutes away from the beach right now. So it's nice after a long day, like you were saying, right? Yeah. It can be stressful. There are things that go on. To be able to just take a nice little walk over to the beach, walk on the pier, whatever the case may be, the stress tends to go away fairly quick right there, right?
Now, you've been to a number of the shows. This is not your first show. By the way, we're recording this in November of 2024. We're at the CVX show, the Channel Vision Expo in Scottsdale, Talking Stick Resort. You are talking with people on the phone or on video all the time. Do you get to meet any of our agents face-to-face at events like this?
That's the beauty of it, right? Is the fact that a lot of our partners, we've met at these conferences, whether it's channel partners or CVX, so like we are here. And then we see them again and again and again. So for some of those that I've yet to meet in person, that I've had that virtual relationship with for almost 5 years now, it's great to finally put pen to paper, shake their hand, and thank them for their business, thank them for their support overall. And it allows us to talk very simple strategy. How can we support them? What can we do? How can we collaborate on new ideas? And, you'll laugh when I say this because I'm the kid of the ConectUS group, but I do believe in the old-fashioned, hey, in person, you get to knock out so much more, and you get to really develop a relationship and strategy with people face-to-face over video conference, over the telephone, and that's, along with these conferences, what I want to be able to do now in my role is travel more, travel to the East Coast and see a lot of my partners that, like I said, I've worked with for 5+ years, but I've never met them. That's one of my goals that I've been working with Greg and John on to ensure that I get out there and do the ConectUS tour, if you will.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's no substitute for meeting someone in person and shaking their hand.
Absolutely.
There have been quite a number of prospective agents we already have here, and their end customers coming to visit with us as well. And of course, we are always searching for leads. for you to feed back to you. But one of the questions I'm hearing quite a lot is from prospective agents is, what is the difference between ConectUS and our direct competitors? What's the answer you typically give to folk that ask that question?
That's a fantastic question, Neil, and it's asked all the time, right? What's different? The simple answer, we care, right? And by that, we have a dedicated staff. We're a small business, right? At the end of the day, we're the biggest principal agent in the Verizon Business Agent channel, but we're still a small business company at heart. And it starts from the top with Joanne and Dennis Scully, our founders and owners, John, our president, and then going all the way down through our procurement staff. From 7 a.m. Pacific to 5 p.m. Pacific, you call our number, someone's going to answer the phone. That's something that you don't get nowadays. It's something very simple, but it's effective, right? And that builds trust when you have experts from a sales perspective, from a marketing perspective, from an operational perspective, and then our procurement staff, right? The best in the business. We have great leadership that has trained them. They know our systems from top to bottom. You don't get that knowledge base elsewhere. I will bet my salary you do not get that knowledge base anywhere near what we provide.
I will not take that bet. Fantastic. Cory Hinkel, pleasure as always.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.